Penny, top 3 tanks in the game right now. Hulk's ult is literally the ultimate battery. Blade is a D tier character. Ladies and gents, the moment you've all been waiting for. Ero Marcel's Marvel Rivals Character Tier List Season 5. Are you ready? Because this list don't get good. No, I'm playing. This ain't UDY. When I'm deducing these characters, it's not just about the numbers. It's about what fits in the meta, what's been happening in games. I know what I'm talking about. And with that being said, we don't need a new tier because Adam is D. My boy Adam made it from Adam tier to D tier, y'all. Good shit, Adam. The reason why Adam is still a very low tier character, for one, any character on this list that relies on triple heals to be an effective character will not be getting anywhere above C tier. This goes specifically well for Adam because not only does he rely on these other characters, he also does not have the strength to even be a great addition to the team. Like, yes, Adam has Soul Bond, right? And he has way more healing because he can, reduce his cooldowns. But Adam's ult is still not a good ult for this game, especially in this game where the DPS are designed to destroy you. Angela is pretty interesting. I think that just being able to displace a tank or any type of character or role in this game doesn't necessarily make you a good character. I think Angela is a really solid B tier character right now. Every moment she spends on the ground swinging her little axes, she is literally doing a net negative for her team. And the fight's good, the shield's cool, but yeah, it all comes down to her displacement. It all comes down to how well the Angela can dive behind the enemy lines, or how well she can sweep a tank away from her team. But even then, that gets countered by so many things in this game. So many characters that'll be higher tiered than her that have so many ways to stop her from kidnapping you, And it's like, okay, if that's your one crutch, and sometimes more often than not you won't be able to do that in an effective manner, I can't put you in A tier. Black Panther, I think this might be the first time I'm gonna ever say this ever in the history of Rivals ever. I don't think Black Panther is an overpowered character no more. The game was in the favor of melee DPS, and it's kind of slowly shifting in the way of hit scan. There's such a big wall for Black Panthers to climb now that it's not even worth it to even play the character anymore. Black Widow's a good C tier. It is only good for anti-dive. Black Widow's ult is actually fairly fucking good. Just instantaneous death if used the right way. But that doesn't really put your character above like a B tier. Blade. Damn, Blade is a D tier character. I don't like Blade because his only real strength is undying. If you are dumb enough to allow him to build up all his meter and to just allow him to murder your support backline, fine, he's a great dive DPS. But if you just take a moment to like look at him and use your brain, more often than not, you shoot a Blade a couple times, he's gonna pull up that sword and start running away, and you either kill him or he just dashes away at 1 HP. Captain America is still a really good tank. Nothing really changed about him. He's just kind of still that same annoying ass fucking captain we all know and love. I'll give Captain America a A tier. Cloak and Dagger, I don't think she's that liable anymore. I give her about A tier. Daredevil, S tier. Daredevil is good because of how oonga boonga he is. Strange, I want to say Strange has been around a B tier, but then Strange gives a great team up to his teammates, Scarlet and Magic. He has an amazing game-changing ult. It's still game-changing for being the fact that it CCs whoever's in the circle, and he has a game-changing ability of Portal. I just genuinely don't think that if you have this tech available that your character should be low. So he's a good A tier. I have him actually in front of Captain America. Just because the hacks kit, bro. I don't have to say too much about Emma. She's literally just a jack of all, master of all trades, and weak of none. Gambit, the ultimate, genuinely makes Gambit one of the most scariest strategists ever, and I'm so surprised people don't ban him already. He's like a siphon that everybody can pull from to become 10 times stronger. It's weird. I would have Gambit in A tier. I don't think he's the best healer right now. I think it definitely depends on who is healing with him. I don't think a Gambit and a Jeff can win a game. Groot, Orewa Groot though. They gave him a CC resistant wall, which is really good. But then they added a character that can cleanse his ultimate. I need a new tier. Let's do A+. Let's do A+. I need Gambit in A+. You can argue that a good captain is better than having a good Strange, because it's essentially the same thing, right? Strange's most important thing is Portal. Captain's most important thing is objective time. Those are like relative things to each other. Hanzo, good. This is perfect. Because Hanzo isn't a top rated character, but I will refuse to put out a tier list where I say, yeah, Hanzo isn't really like a crazy ass. No, the ability to one shot in these types of games is unequivocally busted. I just don't see her as, I don't understand why people have her like up here as a top rated DPS. I don't see that. I give her a B tier. Better than Black Panther for sure. Hulk. Only thing about Hulk, you see those clips of Hulk like juggling people, you think his ult's good. Nah. Hulk's ult is literally the ultimate battery. Invisible Woman. Invisible Woman is without a doubt the best support in the game right now. S tier. Not even just because she can shield herself. She is possibly the best support strategist against dive right now. Kung Lao. Kung Lao fell off, man. I put him down there with Black Widow. If you just look at this man and shoot him when he jumps behind your supports, I promise you're gonna kill him, bro. Iron Man. A lot of hit scan in this game to take him out the sky, including Invisible Woman. I killed Iron Man all the time with Invisible Woman and Luna. He's not bad, but he's just not like good right now. Phoenix kind of fell off, but I understand how much Phoenix have value in my game. When I was playing a comp match earlier, they were like 13-7, and everybody else was like 22-24-7, something like that. And people were telling her to switch, but we were playing against a Venom, right? And every time the Venom dive supports, every time I look back, I would see like these pillars hitting the Venom. I'm like, okay, yeah, she's CCing this Venom. She's contesting the fuck out this Venom. She's building up points, right? I think of Phoenix as like a defensive Hela. Her ability to slow people down and to do that AoE damage works so well when she's defending her supports in the back. And I saw that in fucking action. Bro, I was like, no, bro, she does not have to switch. She's actually putting up points. You just don't see it. Jeff. I hate seeing Jeff on my team. I'm sorry. I know there's some good Jeff sometimes, and he has amazing healing. You know what? Yeah, because he has amazing healing. Luna Snow, obviously an A+ healer. I think Luna Snow can be amazing. I just think her difficulty level in comparison to Invisible Girl brings her lower. So what does that mean? That means that it takes a lot more for it takes a lot more for Luna Snow to equal the value of Invisible Girl outside of the ult. Now, when we get to the ult, obviously the ult is better than Invisible Girl. I think Magic is a very struggle character. She's a struggle character. It's really hard to get value out of Magic, but when you do, boy, it's so easy to carry a game, man. Magneto. Fear nigga Nito. While I do think Magneto has the qualities of being the best tank in the game, I think at the point we are right now, there is no best tank. I think it's just kind of a tie between him and Emma. Think of it like a spreadsheet, right? Whereas Magneto does 3 things at peak levels, but then like Emma does all things at master levels. The swords kind of does give him the edge over Emma. One of his main priorities is having a good ult, but it just so happens that some of the time Magneto ult just bugs out and it doesn't one shot. And if you don't believe me, just go look at your favorites. You don't gotta like me, but I'm just saying, if you go look at your favorites, you see what they have to say about Magneto. You go look in any comment section under any Magneto clip where the ult doesn't kill, it will tell you that yes, Magneto ult sometimes bugs out where it's not always going to one shot a character. Ventus is a good B tier support. I think Mr. Fantastic is probably a lesser DPS than Iron Man right now. There's so much CC in the game. There's so much pushback. There's so much defense. It's kind of hard for a guy that doesn't really do that much damage as a dive character to get value other than just soaking up a bunch of bullets. And if you're not playing against a bunch of dumbass niggas, they're gonna either CC him, they're gonna shoot him to death, or they're just gonna look at him, and he's not gonna be able to just run through a team and survive. The thing that made Moon Knight a good character since the beginning of Rivals was his ultimate. And then we got to a point where someone can not only boost the rate at which the ult charges, but also give him more mobility to use that ultimate. Moon Knight is absolutely fucking insane right now. I say all that to say he is still incredibly open to being dived on. I can't necessarily put Moon Knight as a top 3 DPS in the game, but he's for sure like right top of A+ tier. I fuck with the deep because people don't ban him, and they don't realize that they should have. Penny, top 3 tanks in the game right now. If you are the idiot that thinks that Penny is only reliable on defensive maps still, you clearly just are either a Penny main, you don't want your character to get banned, you're an idiot. Because Penny has so much crazy kit right now, it doesn't matter what she's most effective on. She's just effective in general. Like I've been saying since the fucking beginning, bro. Niggas not listening to me. Like I've been saying since the beginning, Penny has a 3-second cooldown stun. I've been saying that over and over and over again. It has a 3-second cooldown stun. Do we not understand how crazy that is? You can literally stop any fucking ult. Not only that, she gave her teammates movement speed and healing in the nest. She did not need that. She did not need that. And moving faster than the other team automatically gives you such a huge advantage, bro. Like, there's a reason Penny is being banned every single game now, bro. She's crazy. Psylocke is mid, right under Magic, because I feel like Magic gets a little bit more value than Psylocke. It is easier to land KOs with her ult, but outside of the ult, I think it's infinitely harder to get KOs. Rocket has 3 main things going for him. He has excellent healing. He builds his ult really quickly now. He's definitely above Mantis, but behind Cloak and Dagger. I would give Rocket like probably right behind Cloak and Dagger. Yeah, Scarlet will stay ass, and that is okay. We need bottom feeder DPS. Spider-Man fell the fuck off, but a good Spider-Man is still liable because his ultimate, yeah, I have to put Spider-Man right here in front of the B tiers. Let's move Hella up here because she still does, her damage is still like, it's still really good. I can't just act like she doesn't have great damage right now. Squirrel Girl, I think she's an A+ character, not because of the homing, but because she is one of, if not the best counters to the biggest and most toxic metas in the game right now, which is triple heals. The best counter to triple heals is sporadic instantaneous burst damage. So it's damage that's like you can heal out of, but you have to catch it. Star-Lord is very dependent on the Star-Lord because it's so hard to do valuable things with Star-Lord. Storm is a dummy good character. Storm is a really dummy good character. I don't know how flyers are working in the meta because I rarely play with them or against them, but I just know that Storm ultimate is really good. I'll put her better than Hella, and that's it. The Thing, I can kind of put him, I know he's above Hulk. I don't necessarily know if he's above Groot though. It's kind of debatable. Thor is generally only good in double tank format, and even then I think Thors right now are just all batteries, but I'm not sure how they fit in like in a deeper team comp, so I'll put them at not sure. Let the audience tell me. Ultron. Boop. Venom is a lesser worser version than Cap, so I want to put Venom behind Angela. I don't think Venom does well as a dive tank. I just don't. I think there's a lot of ways to stop him. I think there's a lot of ways to not care about Venom. And I think that the value he provides to a team just doesn't really help, you know? He's a tickle monster. Bucky is one of the best examples of anti-dive in this game, especially as like a DPS character. So he's for sure going above Namor. And yeah, that's actually perfect. I'll just put him above Namor. Wolverine, last and final most. Now, I used to think Wolverine was the most broken character in this game, and I basically still do. I just think that the game has become so broken that it's kind of hard to pick out who's the villain, right? Everybody's like Nagatsuki. Everybody's a Super Saiyan at this point, bro.